Hey kids, today's topic is story writing, and it's a very easy topic. And we'll start with the scoring first. So the scheme of marks is marks are given for title, marks are given for moral, marks are given for the content which we write, the expression which we show, and of course spellings. Okay, so even if our spelling is pathetic, we'll still can manage marks on title, moral, content and expression, right? Then for story writing, what are the sections which we have to see? What does it comprise of? One, it's the beginning of the story. It should be a catchy sentence, okay, or the intro. Then second is the midsection, where the actual happenings of the story will be there, also called as plot. Third is the climax or the end of the story, right, or the conclusion. You can use different proverbs in intro as well as conclusion. So always use past tense in a story. Never use present tense. So avoid using is, am, are, verb with s, example runs, waits. Okay, don't use this. However, you can use this in dialogue. Okay, you can use present in dialogue. In narration, always use past tense. Okay, always use indirect speech. Okay, use was, were, or you can use past perfect, had. Okay, they had been there since 2 days. He was very hungry on that day. Okay, so use these kind of sentences. So kids, let's continue our talk with how to make your story better. Okay, what all things we require to make your story better. Okay, apart from the use of past tense which we covered earlier, let me tell you that introduction of a character. Okay, character can be a living person, dead person, ghost, whatever, imaginary thing. Okay, so it can be anything. It can be mobile, inanimate thing, sun, whatever. Okay, few characters should be there in your story, only a few, otherwise we'll get complicated with your characters, right? Then second thing is introduction of a place. Okay, that too in details. Okay, so if it's a village, then describe that village, use adjectives, hell lot of adjectives. Okay, a lush green village. Okay, with very fantastic people or rich people or poor people, whatever. Okay, then introduce time. Okay, and that too in details. For example, I am saying a golden sunset. So time, use adjectives. Okay, we can also use flashbacks. Okay, flashbacks. Then we will use theme of the story. Okay, stick to whatever moral you are seeking. Moral or ending. Remember, the ending can be open or closed. What do you mean by this? Open ending means let the reader think that what happened next. Okay, that is, we end the story with a question, and closed ending is actually you give a perfect climax and end it. The next thing which makes your story interesting is a turning point. Okay, there should be at least one turning point, not many, to avoid complications. Okay, what is turning point? So it's a sudden thing which happens. Okay, unexpected, okay, or a surprise. For example, after 21 years of lockdown, I suddenly got up and thought that it's my dream. It's an example. Okay, so like that example you can use. Then next is dialogues. Introduce dialogues or monologue. Okay, what is monologue? If one person is thinking, one person is telling something, that's monologue. And dialogue, die means two, right? Okay, dialogue should contain feelings. Okay, there should be feelings in dialogue. Okay, then dialogue can be in present form too. Present tense can be used. Okay, then exclamations. If you are using feelings, then use exclamatory marks. Okay, then what all things we covered? We covered character, we covered place, we covered time, we covered turning point, and dialogues. We remembered that character, place and time should have proper details. Okay, character. There was a just king, there was a poor lady. Place, a green park. Okay, a golden mansion. Okay, time, it was a beautiful evening, right? Okay, then there's a turning point. For turning point you can use dream, or you can use any imaginary thing. Okay, you can surprise the reader with your imagination, right? Okay, then dialogue, there should be feeling in dialogues, right? Okay, then so if you have all these things in your story, it's going to be amazing, right? And also we covered that we should not use present tense. Okay, however we can use the present tense in dialogues. Okay, but we should not use present tense in narration. Okay, we will use indirect speech in narration, right? Third person. What all things we can, that's it, that's easy. Okay, always remember that we are born storytellers, right? We are born storytellers. It's just a matter of practice. We need practice so that we can end our story in a proper time frame. Also, we need to practice so that we can end our story with proper start, mid, and end. Okay, so practice that particular thing. You can use a few story examples, practice them. I am giving them in the description box. Get them corrected by your teachers or elders. Okay, let us also know that whether these tips were helpful, and also tell me some points if I skipped. Okay, uh, as they say that to err is human, so I may make errors too. And this is how you use proverbs. So this was an example of how you use proverbs, right? So do your best, practice well.